bad balls. What you want? What you gonna do when the red card come for you? Tell me what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Yeah. Bad feet, bad balls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when VAR comes for you? Bad feet, bad balls. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when red card comes for you? Here we go, baby. We're back.
That was amazing.
Inner circle, ladies and gentlemen. To start us off on the right foot here on the Footy Fetish Show, where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. The place where you gather with your closest friends, with your girl, with your lover, with your gay lover, and you talk balls and feet. It's here, baby. We're back. Ocho.
Yeah! Back on the mic with the Mic Daddy. As always, pleasure.
Mic drop.
That was Cops theme song, right?
It was.
God.
Some
brought me back, man.
Inner Circle, though. Check them out.
Inner Circle.
Very underrated reggae band because that's the only song everybody fucking knows.
Yeah.
Good
That
shit.
also brings me back to the movie Bad Boys with Will
right.
Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
what a series.
Yep.
What a
Good
series.
shit. It's good shit. It's good
Yeah.
shit right there.
So we, of course, on the Footy Fetish Show, we've got a guest today. This is Herb DeLeon, who's been on the podcast during the, I think it was NFL to soccer episode.
Yeah. So
Welcome back.
I was on probably like over a year ago.
I think so.
When y'all started doing the podcast and y'all started doing the intros, I was like, there's no way they're gonna be able to keep this up. And like, dude, like you just killed that intro, so I gotta give you props, bro. Like,
Thank you,
that's, man. Like creatively, like, dude, you've been doing that for like it feels like over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, it's impressive. I don't know, was it
I appreciate
episodes a
that.
week, one episode a week?
About
Like,
one
Yeah,
a week.
one-
That's
a week,
still,
yeah.
dude. That's 52 fucking jingles.
We got 120
Like, dude,
I got a list.
yeah,
I got a
dude, that's
list.
a lot of jingles, dude. So
Yeah.
I respect the craft, dude.
I appreciate that a lot, man.
I really do.
That's what keeps it going, baby.
Yeah, it's well.
fans
I'm sure
like
I'm
yourself.
sure the fans like it too. Like, because every time I hear Footy Fetish in the intro, I'm just like, this dude, another
This
one,
dude's
another
retarded.
banger, another banger.
Thank you, man.
Footy Fetish
awesome.
banger. We need to release like an album.
Dude,
like a
I
little
was
intro album.
I was torn between two. I got another one I'm saving for the next week.
That's crazy.
So-
We'll always have episodes.
It's happening. That one I literally thought on the way here because it came
Really?
it came on my shuffle. So I was like,
it's too
oh,
good to
wait a
pass
minute.
up,
Like, well, wait a
especially with
minute.
a VAR decision that we missed out on.
That's
Yeesh.
right. That's right. We get to talk about that, don't we?
Yes, we
God.
do. And the reason we do is because we're talking about Champions League. This is the first half of leg 2 of the round of 16. I think I got that right.
First time and
Yeah,
tongue,
we got it.
tongue
First time.
twister, but yeah.
First half,
Yep.
round 2, round of 16. We had 4 games. This was on March 8th and March 9th. Let's just start with probably one of the biggest goal differentials in the Champions League this year. That is Bayern Munich versus, do they call themselves RB anymore? RB Salzburg? Are they trying to separate and like deceive people?
they need to call themselves something.
They're still RB in my mind. So that was RB Salzburg. That was 7-1.
Yikes.
Just to quickly go through some stats here, we've got 72% possession from Bayern and 28 from Salzburg. Bayern had 18 shots. Salzburg had 7. And, Bayern had 9 on target, and Salzburg had 4. Lewandowski, shockingly, not shockingly, had a perfect 10 rating with 3 goals and an assist. Granted, temper your, expectations here with the opponent, but classic Bayern win. Nagelsmann came out with a 3-2-4-1, kind of mixing it up. We usually see the 4-2-3-1, so didn't really get to watch this game, but from bits and pieces of it, Kimmich and Musiala tend to drop into that back line, allowing Hernandez and Pavard to kind of behave like a back 4 outside back. It's really impressive what they've done. Unfortunately, Salzburg only got 1 goal. Shout out to Brendan Eriksson with the assist. Old USA boy. Really enjoy seeing him get his Champions League minutes. Didn't even get subbed out. Herb, what are your thoughts on this game?
Lewandowski, 2
Yes.
PKs, which is, obviously nice.
He drew both, though. So you got to give
that is got to give him credit there. Sonny and Muller, held it down in the middle. And it's like one of those games where it's just like they underperformed the last game, so it's just like they're coming out this game for blood, and that's why you see a 7-1 scoreline. I think if they win that first game 2-3-0, that's this game's probably more like a Man City Sporting game, 1-0, 0-0. Kind of take the day off. So yeah.
Booty, thoughts?
Yeah, man. Nagelsmann had a little powwow with his boys after that, man. I should say, man. Something to point out in this one, we were kind of joking about it. Day of the match, like all they needed was Neuer.
Yeah, right.
But if you think about it, hey man, he's the captain, right?
It's true.
Captain making it happen.
Let's check saves real quick. Did he even have any saves? 3 saves for Neuer. Makes you wonder, because over the weekend in our group chat, I was saying, hey, Bayern are kind of thin. They're missing a lot of key players. They were missing Davies, Hernandez, Goretzka, Neuer, and they barely got out with a draw.
Yeah.
And before the game, I'm like, yo, man, if they're missing all these players again, it could be a long day. And it looks like, I think, Hernandez was back and Neuer was back. Sule was also doubtful. I don't think he even played on the weekend. So those 3 players were key. Shout out to Musiala getting probably, I think, his first cap. This might be his first cap for Bayern in the Champions League. They're just really thin right now. Salzburg is not a strong opponent. If they can't get their usual suspects back, I don't think Musiala is going to be able to handle like a Real Madrid or a Manchester City or a Liverpool midfield.
Straight up midfield versus midfield matchup,
He's a youngster. I think he's like 17, 18, 19. He's 19 years old.
Wow.
No discredit to him. Clearly he's a talented player if he's at Bayern Munich and he's starting. But Salzburg is not the opponent to really grade this Bayern team.
Yeah, I had a question. What's up with so Red Bull sponsors Salzburg and Leipzig, right?
And New York Red Bulls and a team in Brazil.
Okay. So there's a situation where there could be 2 Red Bull teams in the Champions League, correct?
Correct.
It's interesting, like, marketing-wise. Like, is
So-
there any other, like, company that has that same opportunity? Or sponsor, I should say?
That's a good point. I don't think they all put their names in the front of the team.
Yeah.
Right. They're not that
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah.
It's
So
like
it's just pretty wild, though. I mean,
Yes,
thinking about it, like,
absolutely.
if they got both teams in the Champions League, how
Yeah.
much free marketing that would be for them,
Yeah.
for Red Bull. I mean, not that they need it.
it
but,
Right,
makes me
right.
think about
Yeah.
Formula One,
Uh-huh.
Red Bull has a lot of cars.
Yeah.
And Ferrari, this will happen with Ferrari too.
Mhm.
And sometimes what will happen is if Ferrari or Red Bull, let's just use Red Bull, stick with that. If Red Bull have 2 cars in the front, let's say like the favorite is in second place, there's some kind of unspoken communication
Right.
where the guy in the back who's got a higher marketing power, they'll slide him in front like towards the end, and then the second guy just kind of shields anyone behind him.
Yep.
So it's an interesting tactic.
Yeah.
It's different because it's a car versus a car, and this is you've got
That same
11 versus
concept
11.
was on Talladega Nights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
With Will Ferrell and your boy. Your boy was the second place guy that always made sure Will Ferrell won.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's that same kind of thing. And then I think you're spot on. You'd imagine that the Red Bull executives are going to be like, Leipzig's going to win this final.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're just the more notable team.
Mhm.
Yep.
They've got a higher wage budget.
I mean, that was obvious in the first 20 minutes. They gave up 2 PKs. Yeah, I mean,
Same
After
guy,
they
same
scrambled.
defender.
yeah. It shows you, they had the jitters. They're like, I can't believe we're tied with Bayern right now.
I remember Henri saying that he thought it was interesting that Salzburg stuck with the exact same game plan that they had in the first leg, which was come out hot and fast and press and go at them. And he was saying is like, man, you got a 1-1. You're going to fucking Bayern and you're just going to go out like hot and fast again?
I dropped some folks back.
Yeah, like just be conservative, like feel out the game, see where it's going to go, and then kind of adjust. And he didn't adjust.
Throw guys forward.
Well, the
He
thing
did not
is-
gaps, man.
The thing is, too, is when you're an underdog and you could hold that 0-0 tie or that 1-0, it's like that team's never comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
they're the better team, but it's like they're only 1 goal away from tying this thing and going
Right.
extra time. So it's just like,
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have went with that tactic. Like, I would have probably parked the bus at least for the first 15
Hell
minutes.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Just make them sweat, man.
Yes.
You know?
Put the
Hang
pressure
on as
on
long as
them.
you
Couple missed shots, you know.
Hang
And
on.
like,
Yeah,
they're starting to get a little worried. You
As
know?
soon as that penalty happens in 12 minutes,
Yeah, it's
Bayern's
over.
like, we
Yeah.
fucking got
yeah,
this.
this is it.
And then it's just downhill. And we saw that. 12, 21,
Immediately.
23. Done,
Immediately,
done, done.
10 minutes.
Yeah, fastest. I think we were talking about this before. But I think it's the fastest hat trick in Champions League history.
That's right, man. Shout out to Lewandowski.
I can't remember who it was. I think it was one of the commentators on Champions League, or on like CBS or whatever. When they scored the third one, I'd heard them say something like, "Oh God, you know they're not going to stop now. Like, it's Bayern. Like they're
Yeah.
not going to stop."
They don't
And I
stop.
immediately thought, I was like, "Should I go put a bet on this?" I was like, "Nah, no, it can't get that out of control, can it?" Yeah, it did.
And that's the thing, man. Their attack, they just went balls deep in the attack. Coleman, Sané, Mueller, Gnabry, Lewandowski.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
We're
Yeah, it's
done
like,
fucking
hey,
around.
You don't got to play defense if you're always on offense.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like they're playing FIFA out there. Who thought Sané could play in the middle with Mueller? I didn't think you could do that. Like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Let's go.
Muller's goofy ass.
But anyway, Booty, I believe you had a guest that you were talking about bringing on the show. Maybe is he going to be able to make it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing the whack back. It's time to whack some teams here in the Champions League. I've been waiting. It's warmed my heart to bring this guy out. I've been waiting to whack a team. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him from every gangster moment of all time. Mr. Joe Pesci. Bring him on out. Bring him on. Joe, come whack. Can we whack Salzburg here? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And that was it. All right, thank you, Joe.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Joe.
that. That was
Thanks,
quick.
Joe.
You funny? You think it's funny? Huh?
I'm laughing.
Whoa, no, whoa, Joe. Whoa, okay. Well, Joe's gonna be back in a little while to whack somebody else, and we'll be keeping our eyes peeled, be looking over our shoulder. Oh man, what a
Joe,
short
just go
little
help
man.
yourself to some food, man.
Yes, a short little dude that I don't want to mess with.
Do I look like a fucking clown to you?
Come here, you little fuck.
Epic scene.
Epic.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey, you little
Goodfellas
fucker.
is amazing, man. I could watch that movie over and over again.
Over and over. Man.
And he's like the same dude in Home Alone. Just he like tone it down like a notch. Just a notch.
He's also really dumb.
Yeah.
Like falls for every trick in the book.
I envy actors that just have like that drawn out role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you got this
You're that
character
dude.
that you can just like portray in different movies, different
same
genres.
person.
Yeah, it's the same character. you know?
Just different level.
Yeah, and they bring him in based off of that. Like, you know.
All right, we need an Italian gangster.
Yep.
Or some like greasy Italian to be a robber.
Pesci.
Yeah. Pesci. We need a high pitched voice, kind of like a squeaky.
Come here, you little fucker.
You think that's funny?
Come here, little fucker.
Really quickly, I always love to do this. Looking at the average positions of each of these teams, Salzburg looks like they were tripping over each other's feet here. Of the 10 field players, 7 of them were occupying the middle third in the center channel. And Bayern was, they did a pretty solid job spreading out. You can see their outside backs were getting wide, spending the majority of their time at midfield. And Lewandowski, and I believe this is Gnabry, kind of occupying the right side, kind of on top of each other. But for the most part, whoever number 4 is, Sule, was kind of all by himself as the last defender. And it really showed they didn't have any threats going forward. They maintained 72% possession.
That's a pretty
That's insane.
significant number. Yeah,
Yeah.
72%. Wow.
And I'm going to try and look. Yeah, so the attacking, the percentage of attacks were primarily on the right side. 45% of the attacks were going down the right. So that would be Pavard and Gnabry. And it looks like Lewandowski kind of drifted over that way as well. So looking forward to who's playing Bayern next. I've been shouting for a Bayern Man City.
Man City, oh God.
Whether it's a semi or a final. I just want to see those two go head to head
Be
because
hot.
I mean those are top table
Is that
teams.
who's set to play?
We have no idea.
Okay.
I'm praying. I want this.
Yeah.
You know Parker and Turtle,
Uh-huh.
Jeremy Poole and
Uh-huh.
Alex Parker.
Oh yeah.
We have a group chat, and those two just constantly go
Oh,
at each
trust
other's
me.
teams.
Trust me.
And I'm like, I'm praying. I'm like, Booty and I are praying to get you guys on an episode when those two play. I would love it.
We'll grill out. We will the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, you want food? Tell me.
Whiskey.
Like, we'll get it.
Got it.
Anything. Like Parker, come. Turtle
That's
fly into New
hilarious.
Orleans. Parker, come drive on down.
Yeah, I played high school soccer with both of them.
Yeah, that's right. They just clicked.
Yep.
We'll get some wiener schnitzels and
Yeah, them
some
two dudes, they're
nasty
hard.
Fish and
food.
chips.
They're
for
good, they're a good
City.
time. Kyle's a big Man City fan too.
That's right.
Yeah, he's huge Man City fan. Last year, him and my boy Wyatt was a Chelsea fan, and they got to watch the Champions League together. So
Poor dude. Pep really let down the fans that year.
yeah, that was a rough Champions League. for him.
Who's Kyle's boy now? Because it was Aguero, and it's like that's
yeah.
a fucking man.
Or he
It's
was
like,
talking about that on the NFL episode.
I know. He was real hurt after he had to retire. I'm not sure. I guess I would say either Mahrez or De Bruyne.
it's got to be De Bruyne.
Yeah, De Bruyne.
Yeah,
Woo.
can't go wrong there.
I'll
You
never
cannot go wrong.
I'll never forget seeing his highlights at Wolfsburg. I was like, who is this
and
little
Pep.
redhead like firecracker that is just like killing. They were
Lighten it
killing Bayern, dude. I think they beat Bayern like 3-0.
No soul. No
I
soul.
remember him lacing a shot against Brazil, and it
Yeah.
might have been like the quarter or the semi.
He
I'll
said that's
never
his favorite
forget that.
goal.
God, oh, there's a frozen rope goal.
Mhm.
He just fucking put his whole foot through it, man. And Marcelo's sitting there. God, anyway,
Marcelo
let's
got
move
out the
on,
way.
man.
Like,
Let's
fuck
move
that.
the fuck on.
Redheads still have no soul. Let's move on.
All right, next game.
Speaking of Reds.
This was a clash of giants. This was Liverpool versus Inter. Liverpool lost this game at home. Shock. 1-0. Inter with the lone striker. Martinez with the lone goal. Phenomenal goal on his part, by the way. This game was 62% possession to Liverpool, 38 to Inter. Classic Italian-style soccer. And there were 12 shots from Liverpool, 6 from Inter, with 2 on target for Liverpool and 3 on target for Inter.
Mhm.
I tried to watch this one. I didn't have a lot of time, but just looking at those right there, this is classic Italian soccer. Sit back, invite the attack, create the space behind, and counter.
You're going to get your chances. There are not going to be many of them, but you're going to capitalize on them when you do. Martinez did. In a nutshell, I was going to say for Liverpool, just quick nutshell, they could not buy a fucking goal, dude.
I was just
They
seeing that.
could not buy a goal. Like, they did everything right. They deserved at least one goal. They did what they usually do. They created the chances. They had guys in the right spots. They could not fucking put this game away. That's
You know they had
Literally
to be shaken,
yeah.
right? You're down.
Yep.
You're down 1-0 at home.
Yep.
To a fucking screamer. You know what? Actually, I need to jump in real quick.
Screamer.
Fucking
Oh.
Alexis Sanchez,
Yeah,
man.
dude, that's what I wanted to talk about. So
Go
Oh,
ahead,
yeah,
man.
go for
So-
it, dude.
God.
he gets the start, which is what unorthodox
Shock.
at this point, right?
Yeah, you're
Especially
like,
in
what?
Champions League and an elimination game. Okay, he for the better of the he definitely choked a couple chances, but he did get the assist.
Yep.
He did get the assist for the first goal. My thing is I don't know if that was a yellow.
Oh. Interesting.
When you watch it,
Interesting.
Could pull it
he
up.
hits the ball first.
Yeah, he does.
And then
Oh, I do
his
remember this.
momentum brings him into the player.
Yeah,
Is
no.
it a foul?
No.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe. I
rules of the
understand
game.
I understand the foul because the cleats were up. But to give him a card, I don't know. I thought that was harsh.
You know what? And especially because he's on a yellow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was harsh. If he had no yellow, fine.
Give him.
But to give
yeah.
him a second yellow for something that was clearly him going for the ball, I thought was harsh.
And a minute after that, they're back in this game.
Yeah,
A
lost
minute after the
complete-
goal.
Yeah,
yeah.
this totally ended the game for
Yeah,
him right here.
yeah. Right when this happened, I was like, "Oh, this game's over."
Yep.
Like that's it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I do remember this now. The first yellow, though, was like, okay, that's a fucking yellow.
Yeah,
so-
no, for sure. The first yellow was definitely warranted. And I guess you could say it was a yellow with the second foul, but it's just like to give it when he's already sitting on a yellow, like it just affects the game so
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
Yeah, and another thing is I've spoken to referees about this, and what's his name? I forgot this dude's name, but he was telling me for the 2018 World Cup, FIFA got together. Phenomenal goal, by the way. We're watching the highlights.
Yeah, outside the foot bender. Away from keeper.
FIFA got together, and I don't know if you remember that World Cup. There were very little red cards, like straight reds,
Right.
and it was a lot of double yellows. And he said that the theme of the World Cup was no direct reds unless it's very malicious. And if you're going to give a double yellow, really think about if it's going to affect the spirit of the game.
Right.
You know, because
Right.
that double yellow red card is going to affect the game whether you think it is or not.
Yep.
And I wish more soccer games would take that into account. There's a reason that you have VAR, right?
Yep.
Maybe give the guy a yellow, give him the red card, and then go take a look at it.
Yep.
Like, make the call that you think is right, and then go pull it back and explain, like, hey, he hit the fucking ball first. He won the
Yeah.
challenge.
Yeah.
Sorry you're there on the other end.
Yeah.
You know, we can't ask him to make the challenge and then immediately stop all of his momentum.
This is it right here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And see, another thing is that his studs are up,
Right.
and the ref
And
is
that
right in
part
front
I
of him.
get.
And that's
That part I get. I get why he got the second yellow. I just
yeah. So here we go. Ball's bouncing. Oh, the stud.
Yeah,
you
that's
see, but his
there was a whole,
momentum's
like-
already
Yeah, so
going.
he
Yeah.
he flicks the boat.
It's so bang,
I know,
bang,
man. I
dude.
know. It's so bang bang.
That's tough, dude.
It's hard. It's a harsh call because if you think about it, he touched the ball and then it allowed him to kind of make the contact. Like he flicks the ball up and then it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you can
Oh,
kind
I
of
didn't
argue it
realize-
was
yeah,
intentional.
Like, it looked like the
Like
kid,
what
yeah.
what kind of tackle are you trying to make here with this little flick? Like you just like
just
you're on the
thinking going-
ground, you're just trying to get rid of the ball. I don't know. I see both sides, but for the spirit of the game, I always go back to the spirit of the game. Don't give the yellow. Say, hey man,
Foul,
like
go
you
the
are
other
lucky
way,
right
yeah.
now. I could give you a yellow so easily, but
Yeah.
I want to see this game
Yeah.
play out because this totally changed the game right here.
Change the
There's
whole
also,
thing.
if you think about it, I mean, he's going for the ball because that's all he can do. So he definitely is going for the ball.
He is.
Number one. You know, if you want to give it to him,
Right.
and if you kind of right at the end, you can tell he's starting to try to pull his foot back, but it's too late.
I think
Yeah.
he could have done a better job, honestly.
Yep.
And you don't
got
need to
excited.
make this challenge.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't need to slide. You don't need to go into this ball. You just scored a goal. I
They
get
were-
you're excited, but
They
like
were fired up.
Especially on the
fucking
yellow.
chill,
too.
dog. Yeah, you want a
especially
yellow.
on the
Chill,
yellow.
bro.
For sure.
Especially on the yellow.
But I got to give a shout out to Klopp. Klopp actually, in his interview, gave a shout out to Italian soccer,
Oh yeah.
Forza Calcio,
Yeah.
saying how he really respected Milan and Inter, he having played both of them, saying that the Italian soccer has really not come a long way, but has like really stepped up in the Champions League.
That's cool.
And that he really liked both of these Milan projects. He also gave a
yeah.
shout out to Juve and Napoli, and he specifically shouted out, "Oh my God!" Whew. He specifically gave a shout out to the project that Milan are working on right now, and
Oh, that's cool.
It reminds me because back when they first started this quote unquote year zero with Milan, they actually reached out to Liverpool and kind of asked them for like tips and like, hey, what do you recommend? So it's really cool to see Klopp kind of give that praise back to both Milan teams.
So what he's
And
really saying is like, shout out to Italian teams. You actually make me have to think.
seriously, yeah,
Y'all make me
because
think.
we have a different tactic. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yep.
now granted the park the bus encounter is not really
Nah, yeah.
that's not novel, but
Mm-hmm.
the Italian 3-man back system.
Yep.
That's very Italian. You don't see many 3-man back systems in the Italian league, and Inter do it so well with that midfield. One more thing I forgot to point out is that Barella missed both legs. He missed both legs. He is key with this 3-man back
Yeah.
line. He's probably their best midfielder.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like it's so tough when you do a 3-back line because you need the right personnel, man.
You do.
'Cause
And
without it, it's just
it's
oof.
difficult. You need
Yeah.
work. You need players that are going to work.
Yeah, and I always laugh at coaches that like have like these like systems in play that are not like top tier like Milan or like Inter Milan. Like, dude, if you're running like a high school team and you have a system that you're trying to get these kids to play in, you're out of your box, bro. You're out of your box, bro.
Keep it simple.
Like, each
Keep
year
it simple, dog.
Each year it changes. One year might be a 4-4-2 based on your personnel. The next year might be a 4-5-1. Then the next year might be a 3-5-2. It just depends on your skill level and your personnel. And these teams, they can do that because they can just go pick whoever they want.
Right.
They can pay as much money as they want to get these players. So
See, but this is where a good coach, you're not always going to have those players throughout the
Exactly.
season.
exactly.
And this is where reading that book, The Evolution with Pep, when he was at Bayern, he went through so many injuries that he had to he ran 23 formations in a single season.
Damn.
wow.
23. And it was
How do you not lose track?
there was games where he had
Who's
5
good, you know?
forwards, and he had to make it work. And there was a game where he had 5 defenders and like 2 forwards, and he had to just mix and match. And he made it work with the players he had available. And that goes perfectly to your point. Don't get fucking stuck in a system.
Yep.
Cater to your players. What are your players good at?
Yep.
What can they do? And then build around them.
Yeah.
And that's what Pep did, man. It's impressive. And
Beautifully said.
that
man has spreadsheets. It's like, how do you not forget here and there? Like, oh wait, was it Hugh that was good at 4-2-3-1?
It's incredible. And so Liverpool is one of these 4-3-3 locked in systems, but he's built his starting 11 and his backups. As we saw, Luis Diaz came in here.
And you can do it at this level.
Yeah,
100%,
that's where your point is.
100%.
Yeah, that's what you can do,
but
right.
any other level, like high school, middle school, club, like you have to go based off your skills of your players. You cannot just, have a system
rigid.
Set up.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Well said.
Speaking of Liverpool, I brought you guys a gift.
What?
Oh shit! What you did?
So I have
Oh shit!
a Jordan
damn.
Henderson red Pulsar,
Oh shit!
numbered out of 159 for Liverpool.
That's
I wanted to give this to you guys. You guys can give this away on your Instagram. Maybe you guys got some followers that are big Liverpool fans.
Fuck yeah, we'll give it
That's
away.
shit, man.
I don't know how much this card is worth. If I had to guess, like anything numbered is usually $50 and up. So, yeah, if they get this graded, yeah,
That's cool, man.
definitely.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Jordan, fuck this
That's
dude
cool,
first of all,
man.
because he
That's cool shit.
he took away our dreams of knockout round.
He has a thigh tattoo. Oh man, he's a slut.
Do you remember when we went up 2-1 against Liverpool in Milan
Mm-hmm.
at halftime? And then he fucking hit the dagger, the third goal.
Ooh, I remember that.
God, it was a fucking belter, too.
Just want to say I'm older than Jordan Henderson. I'm gonna go kill myself.
It was dad, dude.
Oh, God.
Dude, that's cool shit, man. Thank you. That is cool.
No
Awesome.
problem, man.
Jordan Henderson. Shout out to Jordan Henderson. I love-hate relationship. Respect him a lot as a player, but damn, he fucking took that dream away of making it to the knockout rounds. Shout out to Klopp. On to the next one. He's going to be in top 4 easy. I have no doubt in my mind there.
Yeah, they're a machine right
They're a
now.
machine.
Machine, baby.
Yeah, they just got Luis Diaz. That dude's
See, look, this is me and Booty's problem right here. See that Sporting plus
Yep.
1900?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where we see
Put
that, and
the
we just
dollar on it.
we're like, dude, throw $3 on that shit.
Yep.
Right now.
It
$3
happens.
on it.
You look like a genius.
right.
And we're laughing to the bank together. However, it might take 5-6 years before it happens once.
Yeah.
It's like winning the damn lottery, but we're gonna do it.
So real quick, just to cap this Liverpool-Inter game off, looking at the average positions, Inter, you can really see that their 3-man back line was very much disciplined, 37-6-95. Their midfield kind of got a little on top of each other. I wonder if this has a lot to do with that red card. But you can see that their outside backs are, in fact, wide, maintaining those true wing backs in that 3-5-2. Liverpool looked to be favoring that right side, which kind of explains why a lot of Inter was off to the left. And Liverpool did dominate possession, so you can see why the majority of the Inter players were beyond their half line, whereas Liverpool is kind of in the middle and forward a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like Trent's starting to announce himself as the best right back in football, man.
Hey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
I mean, dude, he is.
Who else?
The accuracy that he has on his passes is insane.
Yeah.
Like
long
it's
ball, long range.
insane. It's insane.
And he's fucking fast too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's fucking fast. Now, it also helps to have someone like Mohamed Salah in front of you because
It would be the dude being right or left back on Liverpool would be so much fun.
Oh
And
yeah.
then
It would
being
be
a
so
left or right
much
winger as
fun.
well.
Yeah, dude.
because both of all 4 of those guys are just elite.
Yeah.
They're elite players.
See, I think that's my only complaint about him is sometimes he thinks he's a forward.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
he
gets
kind
out
of
of
he gets
position.
caught. Yeah, he gets caught out of position a little bit. Klopp actually yelled at him last match.
First leg?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or wait, no, it was the game before. I think it was the game before. Or no, the game before this when they were playing West Ham. was 1-0.
EPL.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and they should have just held the ball. And of course, he's trying to push. He's trying to push like in extra time. He's trying to push for another goal.
Get back, you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
idiot.
Oh yeah, go look it up. It was hilarious. They fucking had it out for a minute. It's awesome.
Well, before we move on to the next game here, I think Joe was.
Gotta whack him.
I think Joe was just getting
Yeah.
a drink. Can you
Yeah.
see if you can get him
Oh.
back in here?
Here he is. Here he is.
You whacked.
Winning Anfield 1-2. Who the fuck you think you are? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Whacked.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
We'll send you the bill later. We got 2 more left, though, but so don't go anywhere.
Fuck you. Whoa, Joe.
Man,
Kids
go
listen.
go back to the kitchen, bro. Get out of here. Get a
Uh-oh.
sandwich.
Uh-oh.
Moving on. This is Wednesday.
What we got? There was a
Let's-
good,
you know what?
I think there was a game Wednesday.
We're going to start with the boring game first because I don't want to end on that one. We're just going to quickly go through this. Man City versus Sporting. This was 0-0. This was 68 to 32% possession. Man City literally just killed the game with their possession. They did have 14 shots to 6 shots. 4 were on target for Man City. 3 were on target for Sporting. Pep seemed to rest a bunch of players here. We had Egan Riley as a right back. Never heard of him. Zinchenko is playing left back. Shout out to Ukraine. And Gundogan, Fernandinho, he also was getting some minutes. Haven't seen him play in a long time. And he also had Gabriel Jesus, and Phil Foden starting in that front line. Foden as a 9. So he gave Mahrez and De Bruyne and Cancelo, he gave all of his key players breaks. He also subbed in this old fuck, Scott Carson. I don't know if you guys know who this is, but he literally rotated Ederson out in the 73rd minute, and this dude had a key save.
Oh,
Had a legit one-on-one save. This dude's 33, never heard of him in my life, but Pep decided to just give him some minutes in the Champions League. So, any thoughts on this game, boys?
I want to play for him. Get me in.
I'll play goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, give me some gloves.
Give me 5.
Say no Zach Steffen then, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me see if he was on the team sheet. Pulling
Injury
up
maybe?
the 23. Doesn't look like he was on the bench.
Carson is English.
Scott Carson.
Yeah, another English goalkeeper, man.
Interesting. Wonder what happened there. Maybe he's injured.
Yeah. Weird.
Um,
Weird. This was recess. This was
yeah,
recess
this is a
for
recess game.
for City.
Let's look into the future for Man City.
Yeah.
What round does Pep overthink it? Does he make it to the finals?
He draws Bayern next one.
Would love it.
Yeah.
I think.
How far is Pep going? Or
Oof, I think they go to the finals again and lose.
wow,
Make it all the way fine.
that's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, I think
But
they
to
make
Liverpool this time.
it.
Yeah.
I could see Liverpool winning Champions League, but
What?
I will tell you right now, my winner for Champions League is Real Madrid.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
Ride the hot hand.
it's nothing to do with the hot hand. If you look,
Should we just get into it now?
yeah, let's get into it right now. I'll tell you right
Real
now.
Madrid
It has-
beat
this
PSG
is-
3-1. Go. Why is Real Madrid?
This is what I call doobie logic. Okay,
Doobie?
smoke a doobie, and this is how you get to this conclusion. right?
Okay.
Love this.
So if you look historically, every year that I think, is it Byron? I have to find the meme. But I think it's like every year that Byron goes to Champions League, Real Madrid wins it the following year or something like that.
I've seen
I've
Wow.
seen
Yeah.
it. I don't know if I could find it.
It's on one of those stupid, like I always post those stupid like
Uh-huh.
footy comedians and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I think it might have even been.
I got you, Herb.
It's like they flip flop.
Yeah, it's like they flip flop. So every time that
All right, so right now we're looking at European Cup and UEFA Champions League. Okay, last year Bayern were in it against PSG. Not this year. What's the stat?
I gotta look.
Oh, here you go. 2012, Bayern Dortmund, Real won it.
Yep.
Here
And there was like another one.
you go. 2001.
There was that one year where Bayern knocked them out, right?
That was
Was that the 2013?
no. I think you're thinking about
Ronaldo
Dortmund.
missed the PK. He
What?
off the post. Yeah,
Really? When
Yeah.
was this?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
13?
I think
Could have been. Oh, you know what? Dortmund knocked out Real Madrid that year because that was the Lewandowski hat trick year.
that's right.
I will never forget that. That was impressive. That was when
Nuts.
you're like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
But anyway, we're while Herb's looking that up,
Yeah,
we're
I'm trying
gonna.
to find it.
It's okay, man. We got plenty to talk about. This one, this was a 1-0 aggregate with PSG in the lead, heading to the Santiago Bernabeu. And PSG started off really hot. Mbappe actually scored 3 goals, but 2 of them got called back for
Yeah.
offside.
Too fast, man.
One of those goals, I don't know if you guys saw this. It was reminiscent of Pele, the way he faked out Courtois. The ball came across his body, and he did this little fake kick, and Courtois just like, woo! Just like went to ground, and then he just like tapped it in.
Left side, I can't remember who it was, fed it through. They were top of the 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beginning of the second half.
Yep.
That would have fucking put it all
That would
away.
have That would have been it right there.
Yep.
And he was offside. So there's key moments in this game that I've got to bring back. That was one of them. Because if you watch that replay, David Alaba reads the situation beautifully. Do you know where I'm going with this?
You're talking about how they were trying to hold him on side, or
He did an offside trap.
yeah,
And they turned the ball over, and Neymar is right there with the ball, and Mbappe's making this diagonal run, and David Alaba sees it, and right before Neymar goes to touch the ball,
Stops.
Alaba does this like hop, and he just hops in with his line, and Mbappe's an entire length offside. Goal disallowed. Masterclass. Without that goal counts. It's one of the most beautiful goals we've seen in Champions League.
and it's funny that it stood out because Mbappe was that fucking fast. It
Yeah.
stood out to everybody that quickly.
Boom.
He's like, oh, stop what you're doing.
It was so that was it. That was one moment for me. David Alaba. Another key moment. Fucking Donnarumma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Fucking Donnarumma.
Don't always do
And
anything.
I was telling Booty about this in the beginning of the podcast. Donnarumma has done that so many times at Milan. And you forget about it because he makes some fucking amazing PK saves.
He does.
You know, it's like, okay, whatever, we'll balance it. He'll get a PK save. There's been games where he's thrown it away by doing a little bullshit kick like this, and then there's been games he saves with a PK stop, and you're like, why do you do this?
Just get rid of it.
And it was, man, I had so many flashbacks when I saw that. Now, to be honest, that was a foul on Benzema.
It was.
However,
But I like your theory on this.
like we were talking about, if you watch this replay, when Benzema comes across Donnarumma is still able to kick the ball. Benzema totally misses the ball, knocks him over. And Donnarumma immediately realizes how he's fucked up, and he snaps back on his feet and puts himself in front of the goal. The theory that I was telling these gentlemen was that if Donnarumma stays to ground and the goal gets scored, you have to VAR it, and the foul is probably going to get called back because it was a foul.
Mm-hmm.
But the ref, I think, saw Donnarumma get up so quickly,
Play on.
basically showing his guilt in a mistake he made rather than a genuine foul.
Yep.
That he let it play on. And he didn't even VAR it,
No.
which caused a whole bunch of drama from Pochettino, from the president, as Herb was telling us before.
I'm gonna look up that story.
Those two events right there. So Alba stepping up, creating the offside trap, Donnarumma, and then Marquinhos.
Don't know what he's doing there.
Horrible clearance. He tried to use the outside of his right foot. Horrible habit. Instead of using his left foot to just send it to the moon.
Puts it back towards the middle.
Puts it right back to the middle. Benzema's just easy, like, oh, okay, I'll poach this. And then the last one, we actually didn't even get to watch it live because it happened so soon after the kickoff, which is Idrissa Gueye turned it over right after the kickoff, and Benzema scored 2 goals in a matter of like a minute or two.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was insane.
Yeah, so this
4
article.
moments right there.
Yeah, this article says Paris Saint-Germain president Nasser. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that last name.
Nasir.
Stormed the referee dressing room and broke equipment after his side were knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid, according to the referee reports and verified by multiple reports, including ESPN. So now FIFA is now opening an investigation into the president. as we speak.
He's just mad. He's just big mad.
He should be. All these meltdowns. How many is this now?
I mean, take away
10?
that goal, you still got a 2-2 tie.
That's right. You go to OT.
Yeah, you still PSG regardless still fumbled the bag.
100%.
We got 2 coaches in the room. When's the last time you told your guys that they can pass back towards the middle?
Never.
Never.
I mean, there's
Never.
like an
Never.
exception, but it's not
Pee-wee
there.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's not there.
it's
I don't know
not.
what he's
Especially not in Champions League. It's not worth the risk.
No.
It's not worth the
Same with
risk.
Donnarumma,
No, man.
right? He passed it across the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. It's like the reason that happened, that third Benzema goal, is because he used the outside of his right foot to clear it.
Exactly.
He
I was just
swings.
telling him
He
that.
swings his left foot. That's
Yep.
probably going
Send it to the
25 in
moon.
the
in the air, and you got plenty of time to get your defense back.
Bad habits.
But I think that's the thing I try to tell my middle school kids. It's like, yo, defending clearances is not about just getting the ball out. It's getting the ball up. The more time you have that ball up in the air, the more time you have all your midfield to drop.
Yep.
You give yourself more time. That's what defensive heading is. It's just getting the ball in the air. That way
That's
you
what
can
they
get
say, up and out.
Yeah, up and out. Give you more time.
Well said.
Yep.
Other
Very well
few
said.
few things to point out. Luka Modric,
Oh,
shining star,
Bro, when he
36.
in that second half, when he got at the top of the box and he looked like he was gonna hit with his left foot, and he did a little stutter, and then he got back to his left foot again and hit it.
off.
And he
took
the shot. He took the shot, but it was giving me vibes from the World Cup. He did that same exact move in the World Cup where he stops his dribble and then drags it back to his left foot and strikes it. And it was just I don't know. He looked like young Modric out there, bro.
Yeah,
He
dude,
just
he
looked
looked
young.
like young
He
Modric.
looked young, dude.
See, I was thinking about when he laid it off to Benzema.
Yeah, dude, that was class. Nutmeg.
Shoo!
Nutmeg. Like, people just don't understand how clinical that shit is. Like, it's like he meant to do that. Like,
Yes.
he
Absolutely.
had no other way to get Benzema that ball except for a nutmeg. Like, it was perfectly defended.
And I remember in this game, Ancelotti did a very high press. He put a lot of attention on pressuring that back line. And on top of that, PSG, their front three, barely played any defense. I think Messi made one tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
And-
video of them walking. Like,
All
it
the
just shows them walking.
And I think Ancelotti saw that, and in the second half, he masterful subs. Pulled out Cruz. Cruz was on an injury, so he's like, all right, don't want to risk this.
Yeah.
Brought in Camavinga. Took off Asensio, brought in Rodrigo.
Yep.
Rodrigo is a better soccer player than Asensio. And he made an instant impact on the game, as well as the formation change, because Cruz was playing as a CDM, and Modric was kind of playing as your 8, not so much as a center attacking mid. When he brought in Camavinga and Valverde became more of the defensive midfielders, and Modric was now freed to go forward and be a creative player. Adding Rodrigo's technique and ability on the outside wing, you now can stretch them with Vinicius and Rodrigo. And then Camavinga and Valverde are young, pacey, can run all game. They're now able to insert themselves into the half spaces and really just create damage. And because the front three for PSG did not press or play defense at all, it gave Modric, Camavinga, and Valverde all the time in the world to just totally dictate the game.
They left that right side open, man.
That right side,
The right side, for some reason. There was actually a meme
You
I
know
meant
what it
to
was? It
post
was
that.
Hakimi.
Yeah.
Hakimi was just
Everybody was a little more shifted over to
look at the
the
average
left
positions.
and to the center in that second half, and it just left them too much space. It left Real Madrid way too much space to work.
Yeah, so spot on there. Was it PSG's right or Real Madrid's right?
It was Real Madrid's right.
Real Madrid's right, yeah. So looking over there, Nuno Mendes was all by himself looking at these average positions. I did see that Hakimi, he was flying forward, but what they did to kind of counteract that was Diallo was having to drop deep, much like Cruz would do for Marcelo at Real Madrid, just kind of hang back in that, just behind him just in case something happens. So they're able to cover that. Paredes and Verratti, man, you can just see what happens when a team has to defend with 7 versus maybe an 8 or 9, because Messi and Neymar were not dropping. And Mbappe, he's asked to stay high so he can get these balls and be dangerous. And it's just you're asking so much of those two. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at it. Look at the positioning. You got Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi all on the attacking half as their average position.
Yep.
Like, what, dude?
Yeah,
like,
the
dude,
rest of
you're
the field's wide
defending
open.
with 7 players versus
difficult. Yeah.
versus Real Madrid. Like, dude, you're
can't
out of
do
your
that.
you're out of your box, bro.
So you're going
do that.
4-3-3, and their average positions are central and above the halfway line. Now, Mbappe, for me, he gets every right to do that because he's got the pace to blow the top off the lid. But the other two need to be dropping back on defense. You know they love dropping back to pick the ball up
Right.
Yeah.
Get back and play D. Get behind the ball, man.
Yeah.
Because you're putting an overload on Verratti and Paredes. They now have to be sliding side to side, side to side. And what Real Madrid did was they spread out very well. If you look at their average positions, they did a great job spreading the width of the field and the positions between each other.
Yep.
But you know what's sad too is it's like those three combined are making so much more money than the midfield, and the midfield's got to pick up all their slack.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like how
That's
messed
true.
up is that, dude? It's like
That's true.
imagine like working at a company, you're just like looking at these dudes making more money than you. You're
Sitting on
picking
their
up
ass.
sitting
Yeah.
on their ass, and you're picking up the slack, and they get all the praise. Like when they score, it's like,
Oh, I'd be
dude,
big mad.
I'd be pissed,
Yeah.
dude. It'd be like, dude, y'all got to defend, bro. Like,
There's something else. Oh, man, during the game, PSG are up 2-0. You got the 2-0 aggregate.
right.
And the announcer's like, in the 50th minute, he's like, it's kind of shocking that he's leaving all three of these strikers on. Like, you've got the game in hand. Put on a
Yeah.
defensive midfielder.
Waste
Seal
some
the
time
game
at
up.
least.
Yeah, waste some time, but more
Shit.
specifically, take Messi or Neymar off the field because they're
Right.
not playing defense for you.
Yep.
It's going to come into play. And I don't. When did he even sub off any of those guys?
Nope.
Well,
No, he didn't.
no.
I don't think he subbed him off.
Which, you know what, dude? I mean, that
And you know what he did? He brought in Di Maria. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you
we
doing?
brought in Di Maria when he was fucked.
Yeah, it's too late at that
Too
point.
late,
but
yeah.
still, it's like, man.
But it brings us back to what we've said about PSG for years. This is the difference between a team that wins Champions League and PSG. When you're stuck in some sort of adversity, like they were, you realize they're just a team of individuals
So
that
true.
can't figure out how to work together
Mm-hmm.
when they're down. And then even worse, they're up 2-0. They all fucking relax. You could see it. You could see it all on their faces. Their body language.
Mbappe's got it.
Yeah.
Put it on, give him a ball,
it's,
man.
It's individuals, dude. It was individual. You could see it was individuals on the field pre-game, during the game, after the game when they're all fighting with each other, man.
It's like that
Like,
Joe
it's-
Burrow quote, just like Mbappe's somewhere up there, just kick it.
Yeah, right. Messi.
Jamal
yeah,
Chase somewhere
He's
down
somewhere
there, bro.
just-
I'm gonna just
Fuck
throw it.
Throw it up there.
Throw it up there.
We up 2-0 anyway. It's pretty
Yeah.
much over, right? Like,
Yeah.
So-
there's 40 minutes left in this shit, and y'all, the minute y'all face adversity, y'all collapse. Like,
Yeah.
literally collapse.
3 goals, bro.
Right.
I thought that too. Like,
Sick.
yo, it just felt like the whole time PSG was just like, all right, we're just gonna hopefully get a couple counterattacks, score 2 goals, and
It
we'll
worked.
skate out
Yeah.
of here.
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah.
He got 3 goals. He
Yeah.
scored
It
3
worked.
goals.
Off
Yeah.
counters.
Off
just
counters.
straight counters.
Just Neymar just boop,
Mhm.
finding them through.
You know how Time has like sexiest man of the year?
Yeah.
We should do unsexiest man of the year. It'd be Benzema. How many times like is this dude gonna be shipped off? Like, oh, he's done. He's been there for years. Time to move on. That's
Yeah.
what he does.
I was
So,
telling Hugh, I was like, I think Benzema might be like the most underrated player in like,
absolutely.
like not even just
100%.
soccer, like history.
In
dude.
history,
like
yeah.
dude, Jesus,
Consistency.
he's
man.
Yeah.
never mentioned with the top strikers ever. In no
No.
one's top 5 conversation, no one's top 10's conversation. Like never mentioned with the greats. But this dude's just like been leading Real Madrid, like the cornerstone club of Spain, for 13 years now.
Yeah.
2009,
Like he's like
2010.
outlived the Ronaldos and the Marcelos and like all these other players that are like legendary Real Madrid players, and like he's just never mentioned with them. You know?
One of the things that so I constantly have this debate about Lewandowski versus Benzema.
Mm.
For me, they're very even.
Yeah.
I don't think Lewandowski is like head and shoulders above Benzema.
No.
I would actually prefer Benzema for me. I feel like he's more well-rounded. Lewandowski is part of a really phenomenal system. I can't recall many games where Lewandowski just like takes over and it's like, this is mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. Benzema, we've seen him do it a few times. If you compare their goals in their seasons overall, it's like, okay, Benzema, he doesn't have as many as Lewandowski, and it's like, well, you're playing in the Bundesliga with the best team, head and shoulders. La Liga is definitely more competitive. Okay, we can agree on that. Great.
Yep.
And then you look at Champions League goals, and it's like, damn, you really think Benzema should have more? And it hit me the other day. He had to play with Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Who's taking
Yeah.
the PKs?
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, greatest poacher too.
Yeah.
That's right. Add another 20 goals, 20, 30 goals to Benzema's goal tally, and he's up there with and above Benzema. Hands down. Not even a question.
There used to be rumors back, when Ronaldo was at Juve to bring Benzema on with him. You know,
Man.
That'd have
because
been crazy.
I know he
That'd
picked
be-
up right
That
where
would
he
have
left
been the
off.
missing piece
Right,
because they kept asking Ronaldo to play in the center forward.
because they never had anybody.
They never
that,
had
that
anybody.
Ronaldo could feed
Yeah.
off of. Yep.
And you know what Benzema does? He forces you to guard him.
Yeah.
You cannot leave him go. You're going to have to mark him 2v1.
Yep.
By the way, Kimpembe, again, very lackluster. I don't know why they haven't replaced him. He is not the man. He is not a starting center back.
PSG's Harry Maguire.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey,
I like
bro.
that.
Hey, bro. That's
Yeah.
a fucking analogy right there.
PSG's Harry Maguire, bro.
Damn.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Yep.
Holy shit, yeah.
As a Man U fan, I don't know. Harry Maguire's face. Like I told you, he's just got a punchable face. He just want to slap big old blockhead.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're here because we had a Man U fan on last time.
Oh God, we're embarrassing.
Give us your advice if you were in charge of Man U. What would you do right now to turn this club around?
Oh God, I mean,
First thing you would do.
fire Harry Maguire. Like straight up,
Sack him.
sack him. Get him out of there.
Get him out.
No trade, no loan bullshit. Just sack him.
Here's your money. Go.
Get the
Fire the
get the
Glazers.
team morale up, dude.
Yeah. All
Assassinate the Glazers.
You're gonna have to find a new center back altogether. I think you gotta bring somebody in.
You know what's funny?
Somebody
Somebody brought up a little history when the year that Harry Maguire was bought. Man U was inquiring about Koulibaly.
Yep.
I put that on the.
Did you?
Yeah, that's why I seen that.
Bruh, 80 mil.
In that same
And
year,
they were like, no, that's too much. And then they went and bought fucking Harry Maguire for
Yeah.
80 mil. And you're like, what?
yeah,
You could have had Koulibaly.
If
Yeah.
Koulibaly was on that team, Man U probably
Nasty.
would have had a couple of titles, maybe a Champions League.
nasty. And
Still not too late.
All right, so what else? So center back. That's your center back.
Wan-Bissaka, he's got to go. I think. Is it
Agreed?
Wan-Bissaka? Yeah,
Yep,
he's gotta
agreed,
Go. He's
agreed.
got to go. He's just.
Do you like Diogo Dalot, the Portuguese, the young Portuguese?
He's okay.
okay.
Like he's fine. He's a good piece. Ronaldo's a fine piece. They
Pogba?
Pogba.
Go get Declan Rice. Get rid of Pogba.
I think
Different positions.
so.
Yeah.
So Pogba has a great ability to play through balls. Don't get me wrong, but it's got to the point on Man U where it's so forced that it's just like it's slowing everything down, man. Like he doesn't like. Just seems like he doesn't like participate in like regular possessions. It's like whenever he gets it, he's got to hit that home run through ball, and it's just like it's just so projected, you know. It's just like I don't know.
Do the simple stuff.
Yeah, they don't do the simple stuff well enough. They have good goalkeeper. Like the G is fine.
He's
You
in
know?
my top 5.
Yeah, he's fine.
What about Fernandes? Bruno Fernandes?
I don't think him and Ronaldo play well together.
Really?
Yeah, I think, because like there's been a couple of times where he's like caught him off of free kicks that I haven't agreed with, and like key moments, and like
Ronaldo is called off Bruno.
vice versa. Bruno caught off Ronaldo.
Oh,
Like,
and he's taking.
Bruno's taken like a handful of these free kicks in certain situations. Yeah, so it's just like it just kind of seems like it's two alpha energies that are just not, they're just not coping.
I
you
feel
know?
like that's okay. That's the coach's job to step in
Right.
and sort that out.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, they also need better coaching too, in my opinion.
You don't like Ragnick?
No.
Who would you bring in? Can I give you some options?
Yeah, give me some options. I'll
All
tell
right,
you.
Ten Hag, Ajax, Pochettino, Zidane, and there was one more.
Zidane.
You do Zidane.
Yeah,
Really?
because when you got a personality like Ronaldo, you added a manager with that same class of personality. It's like Ronaldo's gonna fall in line. You know,
We saw it work at Real.
exactly.
Yeah.
It already worked.
We actually did an episode on this where the player coaches that are starting to pop up is becoming a trend, and my theory is that when you get a player coach in there, the respect earned is instantaneous.
Yep.
As a coach, you don't need to sit down and talk to them and share your accolades and share your career and like, I've coached here, here, and here, and this is my thoughts. It's like, no, this motherfucker, I won a World Cup, bitch.
Yeah.
I
No,
won a
no.
World Cup.
Yeah.
Have you done that, Ronaldo?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, like I don't know what coaching would be like not being a former player. You know,
There
or
have been
like,
successful coaches. So like
no,
Rafa
there has been.
Benitez,
Yeah, for sure.
They used to make fun of it. He was the coach before Zidane
Mm.
at Real Madrid, and they used to jokingly call him the Camisa 10, the 10 shirt, like because he never played.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, you're the number 10, right? You wear the 10 shirt.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a joke. It's like, you know what the fuck you're doing.
The sorry.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, another one. And I feel like it takes a certain type of team with ego, like the way that their egos are. So like another good example is Emery
Mm-hmm.
when he was at
Arsenal.
no, the Spanish team that he always
Villarreal.
Villarreal.
Mm-hmm.
He does really well with teams like that. They don't have huge egos because he can. Hey,
Manage it.
he can manage them. This is what we're gonna do. Everybody buys in.
Yeah.
He goes to PSG, and it's like, Neymar's not playing well. Can you pull Neymar? No, you can't fucking pull Neymar.
Right.
But you should.
Right.
And you don't have that level of
Respect.
where you can pull him, and Neymar's like, okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with that diva behavior for like the next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%.
It's-
I think it. And like if you, Man U's got some divas, so that's
Hell yeah, they always do.
They need somebody that can manage them. And I think I think he'd be a good pick. I really do. But we'll see.
That's fair.
But like
That's
I
good
said,
stuff.
Saints not looking too hot. Man U's not looking too hot. It's just gonna be rainy summers for me for a while, bro. Rainy summers.
Yeah, I mean, there's always hope with Man U. I remember when they brought in Bruno, turned it around like that. Sometimes it just takes a player that can, put the team on his shoulder for a little bit or just manage egos.
You got the checkbook.
I'm calling
Got
right now.
to get out of a
We're
situation.
exiting Champions League next week.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, while we're there, I have a list.
Oh yeah, you gotta get him on that, dude.
We're gonna get you on here.
It's an
So,
intense ass list. Look, there's only one United, right? Who's the United?
no, there's two. Eddie
Two.
Cho,
Eddie.
Nice.
That's right.
Eddie Cho,
Beast.
and Twally.
Piece of a
Oh,
player.
Fabrice
Eddie.
Twally. I don't know. You might have known. He was at Lafayette for a little bit.
That name
Older.
sounds
He's older,
super
younger
familiar.
than me, but black dude from Ivory Coast.
Sounds familiar.
Anyway,
But I'm so bad. I've played with so many people and coached so many kids that I gotta see your face, bro.
heard that.
I gotta see.
I
your
can show it
face.
to you.
Yeah.
All right, Man City Sporting. We probably would have picked Man City, even
Yeah.
though we already got this.
Yeah.
Sporting.
Or-
Real Madrid PSG. Who would you have picked?
I had Real Madrid. Yeah.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I had Real Madrid.
Salzburg, Bayern. That's
Obviously,
easy.
Bayern.
Inter Liverpool.
I
I can see you
had.
doing EPL.
I had Liverpool.
Yeah, I can see. So I had.
Did I
had
really
Inter.
pick Real?
I had Inter. You picked Liverpool for that one.
Sweet.
I've also picked Real.
Oh hell yeah, I did.
Christian picked
Right.
PSG.
I
Yeah,
knew
because
it.
we were all like, fucking Messi. Like, Messi ain't it, dog.
Fucking right.
Even Twally. I
Knew
feel
it
like
from the
even
get-go.
Twally.
Mhm.
No, Twally picked PSG. He was loyal. Chelsea Lille. This is a good one. It's 2-0.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. That wasn't a good one. This one's good. This is a tie right now.
Yes.
Villarreal Juve.
That's a tough one.
Ooh.
No McKinney, by the way.
No McKinney.
I'm going Juve. Give me the Italians.
Yeah, they've only got 2 Villarreals. Okay. Ajax Benfica. This is also a good one. They're drawn. 2-2.
Ooh.
Yeah. There will be goals. I did bet
I
the over,
know.
by the way.
I know.
I
Damn
did
it,
win a
don't
little
tell
bit
me
on
that. Don't tell
You
me
want to see these lineups?
I'm gonna say Ajax.
You're going to say Ajax. Okay.
Yeah.
We've all picked Ajax.
Good.
I don't know if you've watched them this year.
Fun, dude.
They're fun.
I know.
Booty likes to call them the plug-and-play club
Yeah.
because they can just ship players out and they just continue to plug in new ones.
Yeah.
Like, oh, who's this dude? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He just scored twice.
Yep.
And they ship off David Neres and they bring in Anthony. He's like, all right.
I'll never forget that Tottenham Ajax game in Champions League when
Lucas Moura.
man,
That was
Golly.
nuts. That was
man,
nuts.
I remember it so vividly, dude. Wow, what a game! And I remember he plays for Chelsea now. What's his name? He was on Ajax.
Ziyech?
Ziyech scored the nastiest goal for them to go up. I think it was like 2-0 or 1-0. I don't know what the aggregate was going into
From
it.
deep. They were wearing those like
Yeah.
blue and orange jerseys.
And there was, like,
man,
Oh,
It
hit
was
up
anytime
Kippa's
on.
forehead. Like hit the post.
Yeah.
Like
Bruh, I was like, oh wow, this game's over. And then Luka just comes out of the dirt.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was nuts.
weren't
dude.
even like good goals. It was just scrappy.
It was like Benzema-ish.
Yeah, it's
like,
just
it
very
felt like
scrappy,
that's
just
what
like-
Benzema's felt like. But Benzema did it so quick, and it wasn't at the end of the game. Like that was like literally like the last minute of the game. He did that.
He was falling over.
Yeah,
It was
bro.
literally the last chance.
Yeah.
I think they added like 6 minutes, and it was like 6:30.
Yeah,
It was 7 minutes.
insane, dude.
It has to go in.
Insane.
Last one, Herb. Atletico, Man U. I know you said it, but think about it, man.
Atletico.
Really?
It hurts my soul, but Atletico. Yeah, I don't think Man U's got it, man. I think
1-1? It's only 1-1.
Nah, man, that little Felix motherfucker's gonna do something. I'm telling you, bro. That little shit's gonna score on.
Joao.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking the same thing.
Like,
I was
he's
like,
just so shifty, like, bro.
when that dude's on fire. It's
yeah,
bad. It's,
bro.
It's not
He's
good.
I see the writing on the wall, bro. He's probably gonna score like 2 goals, probably lose like 3-0. something.
Who would you rather right now? Right, and we'll do right now. Joao Felix or Erling Haaland? Different positions.
Ugh. Is it to win or make money? If
Um,
make money, I'll take Haaland, but if
Yeah.
it's to win,
That's
I'll take
obvious.
Felix.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Like, if
I'm a Joao Felix over Haaland.
Yeah, if I'm trying to win Champions League, give me
You're going Joao.
Felix. Yeah, but if I'm
Where are you-
trying to put people in the seats, give me Haaland, dude. Just give me, I mean, dude, the
That's well
marketing
said.
you can put behind
That's
that
well said.
kid, dude. Like, I mean, that's like the next modern day moderate Ibrahimovic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Ibra
real talk.
3.0 or
Yeah,
whatever.
It's
Yeah.
like the lion, all that crap. Like you could respin all that.
Personality,
Yeah, you could
yeah.
respin all that marketing for him, man.
Where are you putting Joao? Because this is the hard part for me.
What do you mean in terms of like
Position.
Like a wing, center forward.
Give me a formation and then slide him in.
But see, that's the thing that makes him sexy.
Yeah,
You could put him wherever.
He's definitely not a 9, right? He's not a 9.
No.
he's not.
But for me, I don't see him as a winger.
I think you got to put him in like a cam position.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
You have to. You got to give him. You got to give him space to dance in between the back line and the midfield. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Make the
Yeah,
magic.
yeah.
If you put him too high and his back to goal, it's just not. He's not like a Lukaku or like a Ibra or somebody
100%.
that can just hold the
100%.
ball off and be that tip of the spear. You know?
Looking back to when they played Man U the first leg, I watched this game and then I went back and watched someone break down the tactics. Simeone gave both of these guys the freedom to be the 9 and the 10,
Mm-hmm.
to be that first and second striker. So they were interchanging, dropping in, and it was fun to watch Maguire and Varane try and figure out who is who, and
Yeah.
you couldn't.
Yeah.
They'd both kind of put their backs on the center backs, and then one would drop out.
Yeah, and I think
And
that's
it's
the
like,
beauty.
oh, fuck you, take him.
That's
Oh,
the-
shit.
And that's
the
how you got
beauty
left
in
open on the
soccer,
goal.
man. It's like when you can play like that, it's like, bro.
The freedom.
Yeah.
And it's not so rigid.
Yeah, it's that's how it's supposed to be played.
That's what I liked about watching this Real Madrid PSG game, because there was a lot of players that were given freedom, specifically Vinicius and Mbappe.
He was all over.
Those
the place,
two,
man.
it was clear that those two are going to be like the best players in the world
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
next 10 years. Vinicius was just
You
He
think
was all
Mbappe
over the
goes
fucking
to Real?
place.
yes.
Yeah, me too.
I jokingly said on the internet, Mbappe was celebrating with Real after the game.
Yeah.
He was like already ready to be there.
Yeah, I mean, after this, now that they've lost Champions League, it's kind of like the Messi, Neymar, Mbappe experience is over, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, what more do you need to see?
I think if I'm his agent too,
Do you think they all stay there?
You gotta move.
No, there's no way.
Uh,
Like, what more do you need to see, though?
Apparently, there's a chance Mbappe stays at PSG
Just for one more year, maybe?
Mhm.
Like extension?
because Messi's got another 18 months. I think he's got the rest of this year and then another year.
Oh,
on
he's
his contract.
definitely leaving after that's over.
Messi. Yeah, he's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. and
Well, he
I'm
said
thinking-
he expressed interest in the MLS.
I think he
Yeah.
goes there. I think he'll definitely. If he doesn't, he'll go. I think the
Back to
Italian
Barca.
league.
We're back to Barca
Ooh,
on the cheap.
a little Xavi action.
That's yep.
That'd be
You know he wants that reunion. He didn't want to leave.
It would be romantic. I don't know if Messi's a romantic kind of guy,
Yeah.
or if he's going to chase the money.
Yep. We'll see.
I mean, dude, he's got so much money. I don't know if he needs any more.
Right.
All right, let's keep going. So Mbappe to Real. I think we all agree that'll probably happen.
100%.
Messi probably going to stay, finish his contract out. What about Ney?
I was gonna say now if Neymar goes back to Barcelona, or excuse me, Messi goes back to Barcelona, you know Neymar's gonna want to go back to Barcelona.
Do you think so? The president
I don't
of
think he does. I think Neymar's got this chip on his shoulder that he wants to win outside of Barcelona.
Do his own thing.
Yeah, I
see that too.
think. I think he kind of wants to get out of Messi's shadow.
No.
does he stay at PSG and finish his career out?
I think like you guys were saying, after seeing this Champions League, if you don't face enough adversity throughout the season, I mean, are you really ever going to win Champions League? I mean, how long do we have to keep watching every year PSG throw all this damn money and just fall short every
Yeah,
single
every
year?
year,
It's like,
It's been
dude,
almost 10 years.
like you might this is not the formula. Like you
No.
gotta go somewhere with like some culture, like
Right.
some like
You need to
like
bring in a
winning
coach.
culture,
I think
yeah,
it's the
like-
coach.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm
Yeah.
on Mbappe's agent at this point, like, dude, we got to make some sort of different move here, or else your career's gonna be in trouble, man.
Yeah, like I mean that's why I think Real Madrid makes the most sense. They're in Champions League all the time. They're always competitive. They're always competitive in the
building.
Spanish league. They're always building. Yeah, they just I mean,
They two great.
if you take away those Barcelona like incredible legendary teams in like that 2015 era, I mean
Mhm.
that Real Madrid team might be talked like that Barcelona team was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if that
Yeah.
Barcelona team's a different era, that Real Madrid squad might
Still
have
really
ran the
good.
table.
Yeah.
4 straight Champions Leagues.
Like the 2017
Yeah.
Real Madrid.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if you have no 2015 Barcelona and then you had the 2017 Real Madrid team. That they could have won the 3 years previous to that, and then went on that run that they went on in 2017.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying with Zidane, and they won. I think they won everything that year. Like
Yeah.
they won the treble, or something like that. Like
I
the
mean,
Spanish
3
Cup,
Champions League
yeah.
is still.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got the treble. I don't think they ever got a treble though.
No, is it just Barca that got the treble?
Barca definitely got
They
the treble.
definitely
Yeah,
got
What is
because
it?
that was
Is it
not
Europa,
Pep.
La Liga, and Champions.
No, it's
Copa del
Champions.
Oh,
Yeah, the cup,
Copa,
cup title.
Champions, and then your
Domestic.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and your domestic
That's the trouble.
league. That's the
And
trouble.
now I think with EPL you can actually win 4. 'Cause they
Correct.
have the Carabao
Mm.
Cup.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is what? Made
I don't
up?
know. I know it's
Hey, I'm
some
here
new
for
cup.
it. Here for it. It's
The
just
money cup.
Money grab.
It's
Yeah.
another money grab.
Hey.
Oh, and then also you can do
But why don't
the
they
Super
bring that
Cup.
shit to the U.S.
What shit?
That type of shit.
Like that tournament.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
tournament, like the
Oh.
4th tournament. Like,
Makes sense because they don't care about it.
Yeah.
Europe.
You mean including MLS with like European teams?
fuck MLS. Just come over here and play in our stadiums. We're just going to watch.
They actually, I think there was a
Uh,
rumor they were going to try and do that.
Juve's actually coming.
Like
this
how the
summer, I think.
NFL,
Oh, nice.
like how the NFL does an actual regular
Game in
season
London.
game where the shit actually I'm not talking about this friendly bullshit
Yeah,
where they
yeah,
come
yeah.
over to
No,
Miami
I'm with you.
and they fucking, you know,
All the backups are there.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the backups play, all the stars are fucking partying, you know, doing cocaine and shit in Miami. And
Oh no! You know what it is? You know what it is? We're talking about this. It's during the World Cup. All the players that aren't going to be in the World Cup,
okay,
the Italian Serie A, they're gonna have like a little mini.
That's
tournament
right.
Here
That's right. That's
during the
right.
World Cup.
that's fire.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be
That's
sick.
fire.
That's
but
what it was.
still not where I
but
want.
not what you're talking. Yeah.
I want Man U, Man City. I want the Derby.
Game on the
real
line, dog.
squads.
I want.
Yes.
Skin
You know how
in
many
the
people
game.
would go to that?
Yes.
Dude, I want skin in the. I
Oh,
want skin in the game,
God.
bro. I want skin in the game. I don't want to watch another professional soccer match that's a friendly.
yeah.
Like
Or an MLS club playing
MLS.
another.
Yeah, I'm done. Now I will say I do want to go to Austin FC Stadium and go check out Matthew McConaughey's whole gig. I'm gonna go check it out.
Dude, they
Have
have.
you seen
they're,
when they
they're up
score a
10
goal?
goals.
You see what happens when they
You see
score?
that?
Uh-huh.
Their goal differentials right now in like 2 games they played is like 8,
What?
like plus 8.
It's ridiculous.
It's like 10-2. They're giving up 2 goals.
Ridiculous.
I know. I was like, dude, that's my next betting little move right there.
Yeah,
Start betting on fucking Austin.
that's crazy.
Where is it?
Yeah, in the West.
Yeah, look at
Damn.
that shit, dude. Look at that shit. They gave up 1 goal. My bad. Look at that.
Wow,
Fucking
10
9-1.
Next
10
bet
goals?
nugget.
10
Oh,
goals
10?
Next bet
more
nugget.
in 2 games.
Take the over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when do they play again?
I can tell you.
Oh god, I'm
Their
about to
next
bet on
game
MLS. I'm
is
such a
tomorrow,
loser.
9 p.m. Portland. That's gonna be a good game.
Oh yeah, actually,
Nah,
Let's
I might
roll.
Tune in and see what's up with that.
I'll
Seattle
put $1 on
Sounders on
that.
the next one. Sheesh.
I'll put $3 on that.
But yeah,
You
I'd
heard it
really
here.
like to see like the Derby. I'd like to see.
Like a real game.
Yeah, I want to see some. Just give me
Man.
a regular EPL game. It could be Southampton and
West Ham.
fucking West
They were
Ham.
gonna have
Give me-
Chiefs Rams a couple of years in Mexico. Y'all remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Like, dude, you know how lit that
imagine
would be?
that would have been.
And I think that would help grow the sport tremendously, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on, we know we can make money off of it, so let's make it happen.
Yep.
Get these 2 teams to come over
Yeah,
here.
especially with ESPN
Make
marketing.
it like a whole week. Make it like a whole week. Have like the city treat it like they're in London. Like
Put it
have
in Miami
yeah, dude.
Something
like
yeah.
a media week,
Yeah,
whatever.
do
Yeah.
the media week. Do the the influx of tourists and
Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah, man.
Like a big name
And
stadium.
I bet a lot of people from across the pond would want to come here to watch a game too. 'cause
Oh,
it's
they would-
like-
the
yeah,
fans,
it's like, yo,
super loyal. Yeah,
like,
they
we
would
get
come
to
over.
come to the U.S., spend a week, go eat hot dogs.
Here you
and
go.
hamburgers.
New York or Los Angeles? Where are you hosting it?
Ooh.
L.A. man. You
LA.
want-
LA.
Coliseum.
Yeah, wherever
Put it in
the
the
best
Coliseum.
weather is, man. Like
Yeah.
fuck,
Fair enough.
fuck sweating and
Yeah.
fuck freezing, bro.
Yeah.
Like let's just
Let's have a good hosting party.
like, dude, when they had that U.S. game versus was it Canada?
Oh yeah.
It's like, dude, who wants to go?
Oh
to
no,
that?
it was El
Yeah.
Salvador.
Whoever the fuck they
Yeah.
played,
Yeah, that's
bro.
right.
They played them in the snow. It was like
Columbus.
negative, 40 degrees or something. I was like, dude, like who's
Only
That was
Columbus people
intentional.
would
They
wanna
did
go
that
see right?
intentionally to as a handicap to El Salvador
wow,
Yeah.
because they don't ever play in weather like that.
Yeah.
right?
And we still, I don't think, do we
shit.
get like 1 goal
Yeah,
maybe?
we won one
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh,
It's just
Shit.
like,
Yeah. Who
but
plays
it's
in
just
that
like,
weather?
That shit backfired.
who's going?
Yeah, who the fuck
who's
does play in
going
that
to
weather?
watch that game And then like after watching, like, oh man, I would really love to go see another
People
U.S.
from
soccer
Ohio.
game.
That was so much fun. Let's
Yeah,
do it
dude,
again.
People from Ohio.
Dude, you remember we got frostbite, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of players actually got really sick, like pneumonia and frostbite in El
fucking
Salvador.
bet.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I bet, dude.
No, dude, put that shit in L.A. Coliseum, baby.
Yeah, that's
Where-
it.
Cool venue.
Who's the Coliseum? What team is that?
That's like USC.
Yeah.
Oh, it's USC.
But
It's
it
a
all,
college stadium.
yeah, used to be
But-
the Rams, used to be the Raiders.
Just the Rose Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rose Bowl.
Wow.
But
Okay.
you know,
yeah.
a lot of people don't understand is college stadiums are bigger.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know, LSU Stadium's bigger than Superdome.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It is.
You would think like, no way.
Because they
professional
don't
team.
have actual seats, so you can squeeze. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
It's benches.
LSU, I think, fits over like 100,000 something people, and then the New Orleans Superdome fits
Like
like
80?
80 something.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't go to Tiger Stadium until I was like later in life, and when I did, I was like, wow, this is.
Yeah,
It hits you.
big,
You're
yeah,
like,
it's
whoa.
big.
Holy shit! Didn't they have like a friendly, like a Man U Real Madrid friendly here, and
Yeah,
it's like 90,000 people or some shit?
That
like
was
that?
Michigan.
That was Michigan.
That was Michigan Stadium. They do. Yeah, they're 110,000 they can hold or something. But yeah, World Cup final was here
Mhm.
in '94.
That's the one.
Italy and Brazil.
Can't wait.
Where's
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
2026.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the future. I was like, I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about the Women's World Cup when Mia Hamm.
Was that one there too?
I think that one.
I
Was
think
there.
you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been. This
So it's hosted 2 finals then already. So there you go.
all right.
See, it's more like a bowl. It's more like laid out. Whereas Superdome's like,
Manchester
mm.
City, Man United, or would you? I mean, I guess there's so many competitions.
Oh,
Like
yeah, you can do
rat-
anything.
You could do like Chelsea, Man U, Chelsea, Liverpool, Liverpool, Man City. I mean, any of those top 6 playing each other.
Inter Milan.
Ooh.
Yeah. Inter AC.
Dude, I would love that.
God.
Be sweet.
I mean, even if you had like the real
They should really do Champions League. It's a midweek game.
yeah, that would be insane if they did Champions.
Just like
Dude.
2 weeks. That'd be cool.
Okay, so this is a question I was asking myself the other day. People say Champions League is more competitive than the World Cup.
I'd agree with that.
Yes.
Okay? And I thought I agree with that. But then I brought into the fact that you have 2 games in aggregate,
Yeah,
where the World Cup, 1 game.
it's true. And you might not
Interesting.
ever go
So
back. You
what
might not ever
really
be back at
is
that game.
harder
Yeah.
because if you have 2 games,
You can lose and still
you
win.
could always
Like we
Yeah.
just saw with Real.
reassess and
Yeah.
play the next game better.
That's
Whereas
true.
the World Cup, you got 1 shot.
Yep.
And that's it.
Which if you play for Real Madrid, you're going to be back in Champions League next year. You might not ever go back to the World Cup.
The only reason
Exactly.
I'm gonna say it's more competitive is because
Overall, yes, but when we get to the round of 16,
some of the best. Well,
That's
we
true.
got teams like Salzburg that somehow squeak through in Sporting.
right,
You
but
know,
you got your U.S. national team that squares through too.
fair
know
fair
what
point.
I'm
Like a
saying?
Costa
Like,
Rica, or,
yeah.
like one of those. That's
Yeah.
fair points. I can't argue there. I can tell you what. So far, the 4 teams that are through: Bayern, Liverpool, Man City, Real Madrid.
Yeah, like see, like that top 4, I think is better than the top 4 in the World Cup. I think.
Let's think about it. Okay, so last World Cup, who won it?
You have,
2018.
France, number 1.
France and Croatia.
Croatia.
Spain lost to
England.
Croatia, and England. No,
And,
England. Did they make? England lost to Croatia, and France beat. Was it Argentina?
Because my dog, man, Zukic.
no, France
Them
beat
hoes asleep.
Spain.
France beat Spain.
The top 4
Yeah,
is Spain,
see, like
France.
Croatia. How's Croatia getting through there?
Or even Russia beat Spain.
Yeah, you say that, but Croatia had Modric. They had
Yeah,
that,
squad.
Rakitic.
Mandzukic,
Mandzukic,
Rakitic.
whole bunch of itches.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
itches.
itchy stuff.
Kovacic,
Yeah,
Versalco,
they had a good back line too.
that
Persic.
hitman with
Uh-huh.
the ponytail, the blonde ponytail. That dude was a
that
beast.
dude was like Holland, but a
Perisic, you
defender.
said just now.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's
Perisic.
shaped like Holland, but he's a defender. Like the like opposite, like
Yeah.
evil twin brother. of
Yeah,
Haaland.
See, but like
I want
Holland,
to see them
Yeah.
together. Like,
are we
next
ever
to-
gonna see Holland in a World Cup?
No.
I mean, if they are, it's not gonna be very long.
What is
if
it?
we do, it'll be because
Poland?
Of
Is that who
Norway.
we play? Norway.
him. It'll totally be because
Who
of him
else?
if we do.
Who else is another like? Just give me a name. I would
Arsenal, number 8.
Aubameyang. We'll never see Aubameyang.
Martin Odegaard.
Okay, so they got 2 of the 11 that
Norwegian,
are like
yeah.
legit. Yeah, that ain't gonna get. I
No,
mean,
it's
even the
not.
U.S. has got more,
Yeah, we could beat Norway.
which is
We need a new coach. I'm
But
going to say it now.
He was scoring like 2 or 3 goals for him. I
Yeah,
think.
we just never get the coach right.
It's going to be Jesse Marsh. It's going to be Jesse Marsh. For 2026, I'm guaranteeing it. There's no reason.
I just don't understand how we're not that good, though.
It's the coach.
Yeah,
We have
you
no
got
identity.
Sergio Dest, you got
One of the big issues is having to blend MLS and Europe. You have to build a roster because you cannot just bring European players. The MLS will not allow it because they help sponsor the U.S. men's national team.
Oh, so that's the whole.
Oh yeah,
That's the whole
Cl-
cash grab. I got
Cruyff.
it now.
Cruyff
Yep.
found this out a long time ago.
No wonder we suck.
It's because they forced it through. That's why we didn't
Yeah.
qualify in 2018.
It's like we're doing damn arranged marriages over here.
Mm-hmm. That's it, bro.
The hell?
And it's the same reason with the coach, right? They fired Jurgen,
Mm-hmm.
even though he still had absolutely a chance to qualify.
Mm-hmm.
And then they brought in fucking Bruce Arena, who's an MLS puppet. Old Brucey Bruce.
I think Norway still got a chance to qualify, by the way.
Yeah, you're never gonna win a World Cup with some dude named Bruce as your coach.
No.
You know, it's just come on.
Not to mention that dude.
We need Jesse Marsh. We need him. We need him so bad.
Bruce was our coach in '98. And that was the worst finish we've ever had. So hey,
No,
let's
I
bring
thought
him back.
he did well. I thought he did really well.
No,
I
we-
remember
we finished last in the group. We lost to like Saudi Arabia.
Bruce got us into the knockouts.
No, that was the next year. That was 2002. That was 2002
Are you sure?
because we played Germany in the quarterfinal. He was still coach, but the year before the World Cup before that, it was like the worst we had ever finished in a World Cup.
Did he have 2 World Cups that he coached?
Yeah.
Okay, so he got to the quarter against Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was 2002. Or
So he did both, the
Yeah.
farthest and the worst.
Exactly.
Let's find the middle
Exactly.
ground, a.k.a. not qualifying.
Let's bring him back. Let's bring him back. Why not?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right. You want to get Joe in here, or we done with Joe? We got 2 teams. We got to knock out PSG and Sporting.
Who the fuck is this sporting guy? Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out.
Oh, I'm breaking
This
mics.
Pesci, man, calm down, dude.
Oh, dude.
Pesh, man, he's just throwing shit all
Oh
over the
my
place.
Goodness.
PSG, go eat some snails. You're done. You're fucking done.
Oh god.
Joe, I want to thank you. I know you came all the way from Brooklyn tonight
Mm.
to ensure that these gentlemen made it home safely. They were waxed safely. Thank you so much. Should we close it?
Should we
Should
close
we
it out?
close it on out?
I think it's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Close it.
I've got a really good shout out.
Go for it. Go for it first.
Herb knows this guy. Ton Lee.
Yeah, boy.
How about you give the shout out?
Yo, shout out to my boy Ton Lee and Vin Lee. He fights in One Championship, which is basically the Asian version of UFC.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he fought for the title at the featherweight division like 4 or 5 months ago. Got the belt. So today was his first time defending the belt, his first title defense. And he absolutely destroyed this dude in the first round. Tried to get him in a leg lock, spun out of it, smashed this kid's face like 3 or 4 times.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, here it is right
quick,
here.
bro.
So he tries to get
Break
him in
his
a
ankle.
leg lock, and he just keeps spinning out of it and smashing him in the face. And then right here, it got a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little nervous.
His knee still is in like a decent position.
It just looks awkward,
Yeah.
you know?
So
Like
he
it
looks like
just
he's about to
looks.
snap his ankle,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it just you never know from that position,
Boom.
you know. And the whole time, like he's just so accurate with his punches. Like
And they're-
every time it's on the chin,
They're-
bang,
They're
chin.
accurate and they're powerful.
Yeah, dude. Now he's out. He's out. Out cold.
1 minute.
1 minute.
He fucking did that in
World-
1 minute.
World Championship, dude.
Can we bet on this?
Yeah, you can bet on this. You can
I
bet
like
on
this guy already.
He's a Louisiana boy.
Yeah,
D-hand, dog.
right?
Are the
yeah.
rules the same?
So I
think it's
the
the exact
all-
same, yeah.
Majority of
No?
the rules are the same. I think one of the main differences is they are allowed to knee you while you're on the ground.
Oh,
shit. That's
yeah.
interesting.
Don't
where
get on the ground.
Yeah, the UFC doesn't allow you to do that. So
Right.
like if a guy's like, say you knock him down and he's like on his hands and knees getting up, in the UFC you can't knee him. But in one FC or one championship you can. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's his brother. I'm best friends with him, and then that's his dad right there. But yeah, incredible fight.
This guy's got an interview where the previous fighter, he broke bones in both of his hands as he was knocking him out. And he was like, I must have given this guy at least 10 to 12 knockout punches, and he took them. And, like, we kept going. I'll show you that one after this. The punches that this dude lands,
Bro.
it's just like.
What's his name again?
Ton Lee.
I'm going to go look him up.
Yeah,
I'll send you his
Vietnamese?
Instagram.
Yeah, he's insane. Dustin Poirier shouted him out this morning after his win too.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Louisiana.
Yeah, like put
I'm
on
about
for
it.
Louisiana.
D-Ham, bro.
Yeah. So what's interesting though now is like so he got knockout of the night. So I think he won like the 50 grand like the UFC does, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm sure the UFC's watching like, hey buddy,
Hell
we'd
yeah.
love
You
to
want
have
to sign a
come over
contract?
here to our featherweight division.
Dude.
So
Dana's on it.
yeah, so it's interesting. Like I can't wait to see where he goes. I mean, obviously he could stay at one championship and defend his belt, but like I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see him in the UFC.
Fucking
Like,
right.
what?
That's where the money's at.
Yeah, like that would be crazy.
This is why he's done this, to
Yeah.
get the money.
Exactly. And he deserves it, man. He's been doing this forever, man. It's just so consistent. So it's just good to see somebody like that winning, So
Could you imagine being one of the people that he knocked out, like, in his teens? Being like, that dude used to beat the shit out of me, man.
Yeah.
Look at him.
dude,
We're like friends.
Parking lot brawls.
It's insane, bro. Like they'll just be joking around and like slap you or kick you, and it's like just playing around, and it's just like, dude, like that's like could hurt somebody. Dude. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
Like, chill out.
Like,
This-
no,
so
he broke his hand.
His brother in the back right there at the phone. What's his name?
Vin.
Vin Lee. Vin does all the social media
Okay.
for him.
Yeah, he's his
And
coach
he's-
too.
He's
yeah.
got two phones. I
He's
see.
fucking hilarious. The
Yeah.
videos that he creates, he does some really good viral videos.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
He's a
viral
character,
on
man.
TikTok. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
viral on TikTok. He's awesome.
He's a character, man. I'll have to send you some of his stuff.
Shit, I will definitely throw some love towards him, man.
Yeah, but
Local
he's
dude.
supposed to be once he get back to the States, he's coming by the donut shop, and I told him all the donuts are on me, bro. Just eat
Hell
as many
yeah.
as you want, bro. Like my man probably hasn't had like sugar or a snack or like anything for months, like just
starve
training like a
himself.
freaking animal. So yeah, I can't wait to see him when he gets back.
Let's see that knockout again.
Yeah, dude, it's so good, man. It's so good.
Yeah, see, he was going for this leg lock the whole time. Boom.
Oh.
Boom.
Yep,
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah, he so I don't know if y'all watch UFC, but there's this guy called Ryan. His name's Ryan Hall, and
I heard his name mentioned.
So Ryan Hall is that dude. If you've ever seen like on ESPN, he's like this crazy grappler, like world renowned, known as like probably the best grappler in the world.
He's got those wrestling
And-
years.
Yeah, and what he does, bro, I'm not even kidding you. Like in the UFC, when the bell rings, he sits on the floor.
Oh,
just invites
wait, yeah,
you to
come on in.
on top, and he'll submit you within like 30 seconds.
damn, he's one of these guys.
Dude, it's
okay.
like to the point where it's like it's so scary that people in the UFC just don't even want to fight him. They're just like, no, dude, like
It's
I'm
like-
not fighting him.
It's kind of like how Khabib is. At
Yeah,
this
like, he
point.
won't even throw a
you don't
punch.
you don't want to
Like,
fucking
you
get
want
in,
to throw a
get in
punch.
with
Like, he's
that.
just gonna sit there and just wait for you to engage, and once you engage, you're done. Like you're done, dude.
Yeah.
I know where you're going. I feel like I heard him say that he was training with this guy,
Yes,
Ryan Hall, with leg
exactly.
locks because he
Yep.
knows the guy that he's fighting for the belt
I was a specialist.
was a specialist in leg
Mhm.
locks. So smart move ahead of time to
Yeah.
go ahead and get the fucking best leg locker in the
Yeah.
world.
in the world, bro. Like Ryan Hall is by far probably the best grappler.
how
Like,
you
pound
win,
for
man.
pound, dude. It's insane. Watch, go look up Ryan Hall's highlights just so you can see like what I'm talking about. How like unorthodox this stuff is, dude. It's like it doesn't even make sense. Like you see him do it, and it's just like, yo, bro, like this is him spinning on the ground right here. Like what is this? And then look, all of a sudden,
Oh,
he's
the other
just-
one guy's trying to get him in the leg lock, and he's like, "Nah, this is my game, dog."
Yeah, look, he spins again. He's like, what are you doing, bro? And the next thing you know, dude, you're about to break your
Guy's
leg.
ankle, yeah.
Yeah, his leg's about to break. Look, not one punch thrown. Look, he's just sitting on the ground. Rolls. Catches
It's
your
very
leg.
unorthodox. Yeah,
Like, dude, you're done. Like, your foot's about to break, bro.
There's some low key fights this weekend. He might be
Look.
fighting.
Not one punch thrown the whole time. He's just
He's a
mauling these
wrestler,
people.
bro.
Yeah, just
He's just-
mauling them.
somebody found him, or somebody was like, "Yo, dude, you're great on the ground. You should just throw in some leg locks."
I know. Like, look.
Put
dude,
some tap out
another
shirts
leg
on.
lock. It's like, it's insane. And it's like the whole fight is this. Like, the dude does not allow you to throw a punch, doesn't allow you to do none of that. He just gets you on the ground and you die.
Right, that's perfect time.
You just died.
It's like, yeah, bitch, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's nuts. Bro.
Shit.
But yeah, so he knew that guy was a specialist and just, trained for it, and it paid off.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Yeah, see, he's got this swagger that I really enjoy. Like
Yeah.
his body. You don't even need to hear what he's saying.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he seems.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could already tell.
Yeah, he's the best, man.
What is he saying right now? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. He's probably just hyping himself up. Like, you fight me, you fight me, you fight me. I'm ready.
They had a funny meme that came out after. It was like
I saw this, yeah.
Danny DeVito with the 2 guns, and he's like,
I'm always sunny.
the question's like, yo, so Tom, what did you do to defeat his leg locks? He's like, well, you see, I just opened the door, I just came out firing.
Just came out fire. Just came out blasting.
Yeah, I just came out blasted.
That's what it was.
So he's
yeah.
like, yeah, so there it was, came out blasting.
There was another one. It was like, people wondering what the best leg lock defense is. Tom Lee, and it just shows 2 fists of hands.
Come get this.
Yeah, how do you beat a leg lock?
So anyway, I started blasting.
Just walked out and started blasting.
Just walked in and started
This
blasting.
is an Always Sunny in Philadelphia
that
clip.
shit's so funny, dude. I just walked in there and
So
started
Ton, can you
blasting.
walk us through how you managed to survive Ton's leg locks? Yeah, so I started blasting.
It's one of those memes you can like see Danny DeVito and you can already hear it.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
Those are
Like
the
the
best
other
ones.
great one is like, I don't know if you've ever seen the episode where like he's like drunk and they're doing the Wade Boggs thing on the plane, and like he's just hiding out in the women's bathroom, and like, like D goes to the bathroom. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm like a spider. I'm just catching them all in my web. I'm just letting all the flies come to my web."
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Oh shit!
Shout out. I
shout
wanted
out.
to get him on there. That's gonna be my shout out. Tom Lee.
Hell yeah. Shout out to the ladies. It was International Ladies Day.
Oh yeah.
Me personally, I don't think I take it seriously enough yet because I'm not used to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the more that we mention it and the more that we take it seriously, it'll really, be like a real thing. I mean, not that it's not a real thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. It's
like
becoming
more of a normal thing.
Yeah.
It should be a normal thing.
It should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Told the wife and daughter Happy Ladies Day. So
Nice.
it was and funny thing, I just want to note this. My mom passed away on Ladies Day. I was like, oh, isn't that appropriate? You would have the final fucking say-so.
Get
You
the
just have to-
spotlight on me.
all days
Yeah,
you
Miss
could have passed
Bertha.
away. Yes.
Yeah.
So shout out to Bertha too.
Shout out Miss Bertha.
So
Shout out Miss Bertha. All right, y'all.
closing it out. I figured that y'all were like a collective.
Yeah, that was a collective.
Shout out.
I
So
wanted
that
to
was
make
awesome,
sure
though,
that
'cause I'm gonna
we
look
got
it
this
up.
guy.
Yeah, no, collective.
Because he just did that. That was today.
Yeah,
Also-
this morning.
That was this
He
morning.
fought in Singapore, so the fight was at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, let me get. My brother's in love with these UFC too.
Oh yeah, he's on a level.
Ladies and gents, especially the ladies, happy Lady Day. Blah blah blah. Herb DeLeon, give us a roar. Roar! Thank you for coming
Lazy
back on,
Lion,
man.
man. That's right. Yeah.
I hadn't seen this dude in a minute. It's funny because Hugh sends a text. Herb, booty, Herb. I'm sitting there thinking, I know he was thinking it too. Like, we met each other already. Idiot.
Just in case you didn't have the numbers.
So I was just like, anyway, I'll be there. Just
Yeah.
kidding. No, good to see you again, my man.
Yeah,
Good to see the
definitely. I
kids are
appreciate
doing
y'all
well.
having me. Yeah.
Good to see the lads are doing well.
Yep.
Coaching's going well.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta just get a quick shout out in. This is maybe my
One
shout
more,
out.
yeah.
Herb at Newman is my shout out. Herb has taken Newman from a laughable team to a competitive team in like 2 years.
Yes, sir.
That's it, baby.
Winning both the 7th and 8th grade divisions. Oh God, I don't know. I've created a monster.
Yeah, and I'm coming for that 6. So
Local soccer
Be
kids.
ready.
6, bro. We've been
You-
locking
I
down
know,
the 6,
I know.
dog.
You've been having a stronghold on that 6, and I'm coming for it, bro. I'm coming for it. I got a group of players that are coming in this year that are supposed
Oh,
to be.
me and you are gonna be squaring off next year at the 6.
Oh, fuck.
Go,
Yeah,
baby.
what we should do is we should do like a little docu-series.
I will come
Down?
film that. I'll
Fuck
come.
you down.
We'll
I'll
film
come be
the-
your
We'll film
cheerleader.
the game. We could like film some practices leading up to the game.
Do a little
Yeah.
hype video.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
All
It'd be
right.
sick.
Put
It'd be
put
sick.
booty on that, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I really want to do? I want to teach someone how to fly the drone because I filmed a
Yeah.
whole bunch of soccer games with the drone for high school.
Yeah.
Dude, it's sick. I'll show you after this
Yeah.
podcast.
I think you did. You showed me some of them that I won't mention.
Jesuit
what
Brother Martin,
team.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
No one's getting this far on the podcast.
Yeah.
If you do, you deserve to watch it because
Yeah.
it's
You do.
amazing footage.
Yeah, no, it is, and that'd be sick. Because my athletic director would be all for that.
Yeah,
so.
Pat. Me and Pat are tight, man.
Yeah, he'd be all for that. So
Flying
yeah,
drones.
as long as we don't crash it and no kids are good.
Flying drones.
Yep.
Big old bones. It's been the Footy Fetish Show where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. Peace out, Boy Scouts. Go
Peace
learn how to
out.
fly a
Peace
drone.
out.